Hello everyone, Xerophobus here. So today we're going to be reviewing Inform Depay. Okay, so apologies again for not having the reviews out over the last 2 weeks. I've been kind of sick and then God knows the problems with my laptop. Oh Jesus, I'm just not even going to get into it. Let's just get into the review. So, Depay's card overall looks pretty decent. The only thing that kind of put me off looking at this card was his 3-star weak foot. Like, he had that team of the season card last year that I absolutely adored out in the left wing. It's the same sort of card. Obviously his stats are not going to be as good as that team of the season, but he's quick, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling, good physical. Like that team of the season card had an insane physical to the point that if you just held it LT, nobody would get him off the ball. He was so good, but it was just a 3-star weak foot. But overall, lads, he's a really good card. In terms of cheaper alternatives though, there's only one that like really sticks out, and it's just his normal card. So it's the case of, should you be paying, you know, the extra, I think he's like 170 now on Xbox, so whatever he is now, his normal is probably like 2k, so like an extra 165k for the Inform, so that's the only one I can think of right now. Okay, so just looking at his stats, again, overall, all his stats are in the green. Like, every single stat is in the green, bar the defensive stats we don't need to worry about, but every single stat is in the green. The one stat that kind of worries me is that composure stat. It's 76, which is a little bit low, but you know, sometimes you get these really weird players that somehow they're just so composed in the box even though the stat is low. I know that doesn't make sense, but there's been players like, I don't know, a Clivett for me that has, I think he had 79 last year and he scored a shit ton of goals. But overall, lads, his stats are really good. Aggression is high, strength is high, finishing is, it's okay at 80. Like he's only an 85 card, but I was expecting him to be a little bit higher. So what I've done today is I put an engine camera install on. I just want to increase his pace, his passing, and his dribbling because I was not going to play him at striker. I played him at a left wing, lads. So bear that in mind. I played him at left wing, but I'll get down to if he can play striker when I get into the clips. Okay, lads, so just getting on to the team. So this is my team. So Depay starts out in this. Now I know a lot of you are going to be saying that, like, oh yeah, he's on full cam. He's on 7 cam, I think. So like, it was a pain in the arse to try to get him in the team, but on 7 cam I was kind of worried because it was like, you know, usually I do reviews on 10, but like I didn't want to change my team around completely to get him on 10. So this review is him based off 7, okay? So please bear that in mind. Okay, lads, so just getting into the clips. Depay, even on 7 again, he was fucking class. He was so good for me. As I said, the only really standout negative is that 3-star weak foot. He is shit, and I mean shit, on his left foot. He cannot score on his left foot. It's a 2-star weak foot. But on his right foot, with that curve, when he gets the chance, he's going to score. Even with that composure being so low, he scored a shit ton for me. Physical is also insane. His physical is a fucking joke. He's the one winger that I've used out on the left that can actually hold off people, which I badly need when I'm trying to hold out games and I'm trying to belt the ball up last minute. He will hold the ball up perfectly. He won't get bitched off it. He will hold it up for me, so I really like that about him. But his shooting is his best attribute, but has to be in his right. His passing is good. His dribbling is also very good, so there wasn't really one standout negative bar his weak foot for me. Like, he was a really good card to use. So on the weighted average, we're going to give him an 8.4. Now, I know other people have used this card. A few of my mates have used this card and not particularly liked them. I've used him out in the left wing. I like him because he suits my style of play. He comes back inside and he scores a fucking ton on that right foot. Can shoot on his left foot, so that's the reason why the shooting isn't as high as you'd expect it to be. At striker, he still would be good in the sense that, like, if I was playing like a 4-2-3-1, let's say, in a counter-attacking formation, he'd be really good at that. And in a 4-1-2-1-2 with 2 strikers, but he has to be on the left side to come back in on his right. I wouldn't put him out the right because he's not going to score enough, because you're going to have to keep coming back in and getting him on his right foot. So at striker, he would work on the left side of a 2-striker and as a 1 in a counter-attacking from our style of team, but I mainly use him as a winger, and I really think you'd probably be best switching him to the left wing at the start of the game. Okay, so just going through the stats anyway. Pace 9 out of 10. I didn't put a Hunter on him. I put a Hunter on him after. Even with the Hunter on, I still wouldn't give it any higher than a 9. It just didn't feel like he was blistering fast. He was fast, don't get me wrong, and he made good runs, but it wasn't like amazingly fast. Shooting 8.5 out of 10. As I said, his shooting is just at an 8.5 just because of that weak foot. If it was a 4-star weak foot, I probably would have gave it like a 9. It's just that he cannot shoot in his left. The finishing on his right is excellent though. Dribbling 8.5 out of 10. Again, sometimes his first touch was a little bit weird, but once he got going he was fine. But I think there's this thing with the gameplay every single time now. Some players that are like a certain height with certain stats have this weird thing of having a really crappy first touch every now and again. That's probably just down to the gameplay this year, but just with Depay, sometimes his first touch is a little bit dodgy, and when he got going as well, again, that's probably down to gameplay, it's a little bit slow. Strength 8 out of 10. He held off people so well. Like I would have gave it a little bit higher, but there were times where he came up against like the biggest striker centre backs and got fucked off it. But still, 8 out of 10 for someone that I basically played out on the wing. Really, really good. Passing 8 out of 10 as well. His passing is surprisingly good, even on the left foot. It was surprisingly good. I wouldn't give it a 9 out of 10. Like, it was nothing spectacular. He just got the pass to where I wanted perfectly. It wasn't like, oh, he played like an amazing ball there or whatever. It was just like simple passes that he got right. So he's 100% foot champs ready. I had him in my foot champs team. He was class to use, and I got him at 140k, lads. So I think he's about 170 now. At that price, I still, like, if I'm playing him out on the left in my team, the way I play, he is worth 170. But I know a lot of you guys like, the really, really fast, skillful wingers, and he is that, don't get me wrong, but you want someone a lot quicker on the ball, like a Neymar or whatever. But again, massive price difference. So like for 170k, he's fast, he's good on the ball, he can score to fuck, good physical as well. For 170k, you can play him as striker and play him in the wing. He is a good player. I would get him. I would particularly get him. But you just have to bear in mind just that 3-star weak foot. Okay, lads, so that's going to be the end of this review. I know a lot of you, and I mean a lot, are requesting, Varane and all these players. I will do my best to get the reviews done, lads. It's just that, like, a lot of people that I know, like 2 or 3 of the lads now, have like just stopped playing FIFA because, like, it's just it's gone to the point where the game is so bad that we just don't even bother anymore. Obviously I'll put out the reviews, no problem, but I'll do my best to get the reviews out, because it's like for the big icon players, there was more them let me use their accounts, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try to do a few myself if I can. Anyway, lads, if there's any other like smaller requests, cheaper players, please let me know. But until then, hopefully you enjoy the review, and I will be back uploading. No more problems with laptops or anything, so I'll try my best to get content out daily. Anyway, cheers for watching.